Awesome. You've got some viewers loving your demo. And Minister Burton says she hopes everyone on Curls Naturally is watching. This demo is awesome.
So these are available at Hobby Lobby, the ribbons, and I use quite a few of mine, but they come in different lengths, different textures. For those times where you want something fancy or chic, you can go with like the satin. But if it's like at a park or you go into the farmer's market and you want to have like your boho with your big purse, and I go with something like that. So, yeah, or match it with your earrings or whatever. There's another, I can't think of her name. There's this young lady, I think she's called Black Beauty on YouTube, and she shows 101 ways to tie a scarf. And she's, oh my gosh, yes. I have stolen quite a few of hers. So check her out on YouTube. She has like amazing videos. If your hair is like on the last end and it's not even good enough for a puff, scarves. And she will show you how to tie them and make them look really pretty. I also use scarves for headbands and tying and bows as well. I just roll them. You roll them and do it that way. But we're going to do one of the styles that I wear to work on my hair today. And this is a style that will work for awkward length hair, which is my hair. My hair comes stretched is about here. But when it's wet, it's at an awkward length where it doesn't quite hang down and doesn't quite stick straight up. So it's kind of like this.
Yeah, that's good.
So the point. That's awkward length hair. So for a point in time, I did a lot of protective styling where your hair is pinned down or twisted and secured to keep the length of your hair, but it's also good in winter months because you can't wash it every day. So this is one of my favorite styles that I do, and I can do it pretty quick. Another tip for some of the videos, like I said, if you're awkward length hair like me, a lot of the YouTube videos, there are people who have hair that's probably like Heather's length or longer, and they're doing styles, and you think, my hair is too short for that, I can't do it. You'll be surprised because our hair is like slinkies. It looks like it's really short, but when you pull it, it might kind of go farther than you think. So if you start on stretched hair, or if you do it while it's wet, if you do it while it's wet, you'll be surprised with how much pull you have. So the tip, never got around to the tip is, if you're watching a video and someone has hair like Heather's length, or maybe her hair is all the way down to here and she's doing a style, do it in two. So if she's doing one bun, figure out a way where you can do it in two, secure it in the back, and you add a flower and you can kind of hide it that it's two buns instead of one, or you get two separate buns, depending on. So we're going to do it in two sections so it'll benefit the people with long hair who can do it one time, or the people with short hair like me. I have to do it twice, or else it'll pull too tight on my sides. I can get it into one, but I don't like the tension on my edges. Okay, so first what I'm doing is taking out a piece of hair in the front. You can do this with just your fingers. I don't have a comb. Okay. You have a comb? Okay. I don't have a comb, but you don't need it. I prefer when my parts aren't always straight, because I feel like when you have straight parts with a twist or anything, it feels like it's too much scalp showing. We're going to do it with fingers. So all I'm doing is taking a section of hair out of the front, and we're going to hold this from there. And all you need for this hairstyle is your fingers and bobby pins and an accessory. If you like accessories, you want to put something in there. So we have a piece in the front. This is going to kind of like be a cute little bump in the front. And what I'm doing now is separating her hair in the back into two sections, left and right. So do it this way. And remember to just be very gentle with your hair. I'm just going through and taking my time and separating her curls that are together in bunches, because it'll snap even if you're just using your fingers. So always be gentle on your hair. And you can do this style on wet or dry hair. I feel like when I do it on dry hair, it allows for me to still maybe have stretched hair to do one more style before I wash it. But when it's wet, the hair on the outside will always be longer than the hair in the middle. You'll understand like once you see it, because the hair on the outside will be stretched. Okay. Okie dokie. So we've got one side of Heather's hair. And we're going to save it for later. I have all kind of pins, big ones, long ones, baby ones, because I use lots of bobby pins. But just your standard case of bobby pins that you get from Sally's or a hair goods store works fine. Okay, so what I'm first going to do is demonstrate what I'm doing to her hair before I continue the process, but I'll talk you guys through it. And this is really simple. Kendra, you can do it on your hair and your hair length and work fine too. I'm going to take a piece of Heather's hair like this. And whatever part is hanging out in the front is the part you start with. Okay. I like to do mine's retro. Like I have two chunky, you'll see it on Facebook. It'll be like two chunky pieces in the front where I twist it down this way and back instead of having a bump in the front. But you can kind of use the same technique in the back and just change the front up and it looks like a whole new step back. So I'm taking this front piece and I call it the tuck and pin. So all we're doing is taking Heather's hair like this. We're going to cross it to the opposite side that it's on, and then we're going to pin it. Okay. I know you guys can't see me, but you'll get first row view when we do this side. Okay. So I'm taking the hair and I'm pulling it back this way. And if you want it to be sleek, you can always add water after and tie your edges down with a scarf. So I'm just taking her hair and I'm putting a bobby pin on it. And the front one's always used to just in case so we don't get any slip outs. And then I'm going to take this piece of hair, and this is how it gets quick. Okay? Just taking this piece of hair right here on the opposite side. I'm going to take it, hold her hair right here, and I'm crossing it over. Okay? So I'm covering up the bobby pins with this hair over here, right here.
Can she turn her head to the side when you pin it?
Okay.
There, okay.
And Heather's hair is long enough to where you can probably get away with using just one bobby pin, but like I said, I'm used to. So doing the same thing, and you're always moving in a backwards, downwards motion. So you're going back, down. So you pull the hair backwards and down in the opposite direction. Taking the next piece of hair. So we're not really even touching the hair in the middle. Okay. This hair, crossing it over. And I've worn this probably on like really last leg days, up to like 5 days. And then I'll take it down for the weekend. But it goes really quickly.
It's almost like a basket weave. Checker.
Take another.
Somebody would have to do that for you. You do it yourself?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Super cool. And another good thing about having natural hair, because our curls are like when you separate it, it's not clumped like with a wash and go. It kind of blends a lot of things together to where it ends up looking smooth, even though it's not all super slicked down. So flyaways are okay. So then when I get to the bottom, either if you want to make it super fancy, you can do this all the way to the back and do like, if you're doing it overnight, do like a couple 2-strand twists, and then you can have it like a ponytail, so it'll hang and it'll have like the curlies at the bottom, right? But I'm going to tuck mine up because I like, when I think I wear mine to work or whatever, I like all my hair to be off my neck and I wear it up. So I'll do this way. Okay, here's what I'm doing after I get to the end. So this is the piece that I've just crossed over to the outside. I'm taking this hair and I'm going to twist it under. Okay, so I'm twisting the hair under like this. And then I'm coming back to the middle, bringing it around to the middle. And then I secure it back into the last tuck for the bottom. And I can do this without seeing, so you should be able to feel your hair when you're doing it. Okay, so in here, then we're going to tuck it. In here. All right, so you can turn to the side so I can see.
Yeah.
Okay. And I usually add a flower or sparkling clips to it, and I'm going to give Heather a flower so she can have that final look. Okay.
I'm going to break while you do the next. So if you are watching live, and I'm backing up, you just saw Heather get a, what do you call that? She doesn't have a name for it. But it was a quick, or retro something.
It's on the Facebook page.
It is on the Facebook page, and the Facebook page is
Des Moines Curlies.
Des Moines Curlies, and that's for anyone at all who wants to see natural. If you have natural hair, if you don't, there are more groups and more Facebook pages out there. One that I do know of that is only for naturals is Curls Naturally, and those are two good resources where you can get tips and tricks. You can see demos. I will be posting this demo on Des Moines Curlies and Curls Naturally, so you can see that. And hopefully I'll get them to do a part 2. so I can have a camera person with me, so I don't have to do both, and you can get a better shot. It is actually 4 o'clock. We're going to go over a little bit today on Brown on Black so that I can interview Heather and Rachel just to talk about what the meetups are about and give you more information on that. But right now, I'm going to go to another quick break. It will be a 4-minute break here in just a moment, and then we'll be back with our beautiful natural selves. Say we'll be right back.